Welcome to another episode, everyone. White parents are cutting off their children for not hating black people. Yes, indeed. They say that they want change in the country, and yet these individuals are going no contact with their own children because their children will not disparage and denigrate a whole community. Makes no sense. But then again, it does. Welcome to America.
Do you know how many
No, shut up.
No.
Can you shut your mouth for a minute?
No.
Because I actually work in the ghetto. I see the people.
Do you know why they're in that
I
position?
see these people.
Do you understand the systematic
They
and
get all
historical
kinds
reason
of
for why they're
chances
in that
and
position?
They don't care. All they want to do is be ghetto.
No.
Yes, there's some
No.
that don't, and there's good people.
No.
And then there's most of them just want to suck off the system or do something bad like drugs or gangs. And that's all
They have been oppressed. They have not been given the same opportunities you have had.
They do, and there's plenty of black people.
No, they don't, Dad.
There's plenty of
And you not
minorities.
recognizing that as an issue is the reason why it's still continuing today.
I see them all over. There's all kinds of successful people that are of color. It doesn't matter what color, brown, white.
But it's a lot harder for them to get to that
It doesn't
position.
matter. When they do, they're fine. But there's always filthy animals. And that
You're calling people of color black
No.
animals. You're calling them animals.
I'm talking. You didn't
Are
let me
you
finish.
kidding me?
You didn't let me finish.
That's not okay.
talking about the
No,
children
no
part,
matter what,
too.
that's not okay. No matter what, it's not
is
okay.
okay.
Racism is not okay. Why do you think that racism is okay?
All right,
Oh, that's mine.
Billy, I'm gonna look at.
mine.
No, I'm looking at
That's
statistics
my
right
medal. I
now.
gotta get a necklace.
Your statistics can be warped. Statistics can be warped. You want me to show you videos?
Why are my
Do you want me to show you videos of
Look, and that's her mom back there. So that's the dad going crazy, saying that, you heard what he said, that we're animals, ghetto, and just want to be in gangs. No, you people are in gangs. You want to talk statistics? Let's talk statistics. Who has unalived more people in the world than you people? Who are more violent in the world than you people? America makes up just 5% of the world's population. YT people make up a smaller percentage, and yet these individuals are the most violent individuals in the world. But they tend to gaslight, put us in a certain situation, put us in a certain position based on this systematic racism that they're so prolific at, and then blame us for not pulling ourselves up by our bootstraps when we have no boots at all. This is what they do. This is what he's doing.
cops?
Why is
I will do
why
it.
is statistics wrong?
Because they can be warped. I'm not giving statistics right now. They can be warped. Personal experiences can't.
No, because this is actually putting it into play. When you
Wearing it?
Do I need to show you a bunch of videos of cops attacking protesters,
problem.
peaceful
All you do
protesters?
is watch that
listen
shit.
to this. This is the number.
You mean I'm informed and educated?
You're not though. You're,
Yes, I
You're
am.
one-sided informed.
Yes.
Mom, I was watching political stuff and you said to turn that off because you don't want to hear about it.
Because
That
I'm
means that
sick
I
of
am
hearing it.
educated on
I'm
it and
sick
you
of
are not.
hearing it. I'm sick of hearing it.
The fact that you can have that ignorance,
Really, I'm-
ignorance for the majority is bliss.
Okay, so-
Ignorance for the minority
So I'm
is
looking at statistics
destruction.
that are wrong. This is just pure wrong information out there.
Just give me the statistic.
In 2017, 457 white people were shot to death by the police in the United States.
Okay.
223 were black.
76% of the population is white. 13% is black.
I
If-
get that.
If they were being killed at the exact same rate by police officers, the rate of black people being killed would be 8.9. But it's not. It's 24%. The rate of white people being killed should be about where it is. So they're being killed at a higher rate. There is more white people, meaning that the amount of people killed by cops who are white would be higher.
The reaction of the person. I'm not saying
Because
it's,
they're
I'm
tired.
not saying it's
They're
right.
tired of being treated
I'm
that
not
way.
saying it's right.
Good.
But if they started teaching them that this is the world that we live in, you don't want to be killed. Why do you think your friend's father taught him that?
Because so that his black son doesn't end up dead like Tamir Rice.
Because he doesn't want him to grow up with the chip on his shoulder that
He doesn't
no
want his
police
black son to end up dead.
Exactly.
That's not okay. Why do you think that's okay?
Because
why is this something that you're okay with? Why is that a reality that you're okay with?
I'm okay with it.
But you are.
No, I'm not.
Stand against it. So stand against it. If you're not okay with it, so stand against it.
I'll stand against it. When the black people in the ghetto stop carrying an illegal weapon. When the black people in the ghetto stop murdering each other.
I'll start caring about cops when they stop killing black people.
I'll start caring about black people when they stop killing cops.
I officially went no contact with my family because of racism. Yesterday was the craziest day.
Woo! That's it. That's the average American white household. That's it right there. I don't give a damn what anyone says. I don't give a damn what they say. It does not. That's the average American YT household right there. Except for that the child oftentimes feels the same because of parents like that. That's the mother and the father. That is the mother and the father. The couple who feels this way, they both, she talking about statistics. These people are delusional and diabolical. They are evil individuals. Gaslighting the black community, blaming the black community for everything wrong with America. This is them in a nutshell.
My life, I think. I went and confronted. My brother tried to come into my room and have a conversation with me. And so then I came downstairs and I huddled the whole family together and I was like, I'm leaving tomorrow and I'm very uncomfortable with how racist you guys are. And I want to be able to talk about it and grow through it. And if we can't, then I'm gonna have to walk away. And I recorded about 25 minutes of it because then my phone lost all memory. Like I had no more storage left. Oh, it's very hard to listen to. I don't even know if I'm gonna post it. I don't really know. When I lost like storage on my phone, they found out that I was recording them and absolutely lost their ish. And I was like, this proves my point. They were like, you're a victim. This is what you're doing. You're playing us. And I was like, no, like, I think I've just come to realize this is something I've been asking myself and sitting with, like where's the line between working with you guys and wanting to grow and like you guys willing to grow and also then just being like, no, like this isn't something I'm going to tolerate. And I'm at a place where this isn't something I'm going to tolerate and I'm choosing me. I'm choosing health for me. I'm choosing growth for me. And, you know, they were like, well, what if this is your ministry? What if you're called to help us not be racist? You're just going to abandon us. Like, what if we go to hell because of you? And I was like, that's not on me. I've tried. You're
going to hell.
It's like, all I can implore you is go
You're going to hell.
Close friends that are people of color. Go start talking to people.
I see y'all asses down there. You're going to hell.
What offends them? What
right where you belong.
The wrong way. And several times they were like,
eternal fire.
You're just gonna abandon us. And I was like, no, I'm not abandoning you guys. I'm just, because there's so much toxicity on health here, I'm choosing me. So I'm gonna walk away.
Walk away.
And you know, I pretty much.
I can tell them, they going to hell. Right where they belong. Down there with the devil. Because they are the devil. They're gonna be right at home in hell. In the bed with the devil. That's their brethren. They are they going to hell, right where they came from.
Told them that they disagreed with the fact that they were racist, and they kept asking, "Give us examples." And the examples I gave them were like, not
give us examples of our racism.
Share those examples, but like they didn't deem those as like examples. And then the crazier thing was like my mom starts to talk about how she grew up racist and persecution of the church, and I was like, Mom, being persecuted for what you believe in isn't a racist thing. That's not what we're talking about here. Anyways, it was pretty bad, to say the least. So anyways, I'm now at the airport. I've been at the airport like 5 hours before my flight. Boohoo weeping. Just grieved, I think. And just like, I was so manipulated last night. And at the same point, like, I'm really proud of myself. Like, I feel like younger me would be so proud. Like, younger Angelica is so proud. And I'm doing this for the voice that she never had. And so, yeah, I really do believe that Jesus wouldn't tolerate this, you know, and we try to hide under the way we abuse people verbally and say that, oh, Jesus, ABC. No, he wouldn't. He really wouldn't. And so here we are. What a time.
This might be a hot take, but if you're a white person, do not cut off your racist family members. The reason why is that if you fully cut them off and you're like, you're racist, I'm done with you, they aren't going to associate you leaving them with their hatred, with their behavior, because they don't think that they're doing anything wrong. But slowly, if you continue to gain their trust in a neutral, objective way, you might be able to get through to them. I've seen it happen. I've had conversations with white people where I start out on their side. I let them say their sort of insensitive comments, slowly work my way in there to hear what they have to say, and then I flip it. So for example, a white person will say to me, maybe a relative, maybe a random person, you know, I'm just so frustrated with the amount of immigrants that's coming into this country. You can say, yeah, that's understandable. But I think it's important to keep in mind that immigrants are here to make a better life for themselves. There's enough room for everybody. The government could be doing a better job, but they're not. So ultimately, it's sort of their fault if you think about it. And those little objective statements are what get through to them. Do not cut them off. Please. It is our responsibility as white people to educate other white people. It is not the responsibility of people of color. Peace and love. Hi, I'm Kylie, and here are the top 5 ways that hatred is passed on in white families. This is definitely a topic that not a lot of white people like to talk about because they prefer to stay race neutral or at least not air their dirty laundry in public, but I do have some things that I want to say. The first way that white people pass on hatred to their kids is literally at the dinner table. I can't even tell you how many times I'd be at another white person's house growing up, and their mom or dad would say something racist and look to their kid like they made a joke and wait for the kid to react. So in that way, the racist remark serves almost as a point of bonding between the parent and the child. The second way that it's passed on is in sports, especially if a white family or a white team is playing against a team that is primarily people of color. White people will say racist things. Did you see that defender? She was really aggressive, and other microaggressions that get passed on to the child. The third way is by discouraging their children from being friends with people of color because of certain innate qualities.
You see that linebacker? He's very aggressive. You see that black linebacker? He's very aggressive. Yeah, man, it's football. You supposed to. Wow.
Qualities that they may have. Number 4, moving their kids to an all-white suburb. Number 5, praising celebrities and politicians that are racist.
I know the.
I've had enough of these people, man. All right, there you have it. Let me know what you think in the comments. They're cutting off their children. Children are cutting them off. They were incensed when they found out that their daughter was filming and recording that interaction. And as she said, we didn't catch all of it. Her phone died or what have you. I'm sure the conversation went on. And as we can see, these people are just delusional, have committed the worst crimes in human history. The most heinous, violent crimes in human history. And then point their finger at us as if we are the violent people. This is a sickness. I don't think that they can be helped. It's just my opinion. I don't think that these people can be helped, man. I'm convinced that they're not right. I don't care. I'm convinced. You won't be able to unconvince me of that shit. I'm sorry. These people are not right in the head. Stay safe and power to the people.